Hey everybody, welcome to another video here. I'm gonna try to make a stone chisel, and I just took this piece of rock and I don't know exactly where the grain's exactly going or anything like that. And this video may or may not get put out there on the internet, if it works or not. I might be able to do it mostly primitively. Maybe, maybe not, we'll find out. Chipping away slowly. That was a good chunk. Oop, hit my finger. That happens sometimes. Let me get that off there. There we go. There's a big chunk. I don't know what I can turn this into. I don't know. Because the grain, especially on this like quartz-like rock, you know, it's very weird. It's not like going just one direction. Oop, don't want to drop that. Well, I'm going to run out of time here on this because I don't have much storage. So I'm going to try to chisel this up, and I'm just going to keep on doing it until the time runs out, and then I'm going to have to make another video, delete a couple other things, and make up more storage, and I will finish it up, hopefully, and be able to show you guys what I have done. Alright, so I'm just going to keep on working until it, yep, and I'm going to do some stuff off camera. Oh, only got a few more seconds, and then I got it this shape so far. I'm gonna try to, you know, make it more straight as much as possible. Oh, broke. I mean, it's gonna be shorter than I liked it. Okay, so I got it down to this size. Okay, so it's still a little thick, and I can't really chop that down and all that without really either hurting myself or breaking it even more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grind it down. Alright, and I'm not so sure exactly how well this material will do as a chisel. I'm going to try to make some other things with this in the future. We'll see exactly how it does. It's a primitive chisel. It's more of a quartz-like material, and I mean, it's a hard material, so I mean, it's still able to break kind of easily, but I'm hoping on softer stones it'll be fine. Let me see where I can put you here, so you can you see? I don't know where you're going to look at. Hold up. Let me get this other stone over here. Hold on. Maybe the bucket. A little lazy get up. For right now, okay, so there's water in here. It's regular water, not cleaning water or anything like that, just regular rainwater. it's because we left this outside. Let me get this rock right here. Put you guys on it then. Just walk it out of the way. Now you guys can see the other stone that we're using, the brick to use grind. It's gonna take a long time, and I actually might just start doing this just to show you exactly what I'm doing, and then I'm gonna get off the video, do a lot of work off camera because it's gonna take a long time, and I don't have the storage, nor do you guys have the time just to watch me do this the entire time. So I will do my best to respect your time and respect my phone storage and work as hard as I can and do as much as I can. So far I grinded down, you know, this much. It has a little flat spot now, which is actually working pretty fast. It's just a lot of strenuous, long work. I still got a long way to go. I don't know if I'm probably not gonna totally make it like totally skinny or anything like that, just so I could, you know, try to keep some strength. I'm gonna try to flatten out these edges as well. Yep. Wash the rock off. Just like a whetstone. So I'm basically showing you guys what you would do if, like, our primitive ancestors would have done when making things out of rock and all that, and if they couldn't, you know, they had to file it down by using other stones. This is basically how they had to do it. They had to do it with other stones, hit stones with other stones to make it into a shape they can, you know, a rough shape, and then they would file it down the rest of the way to make chisels, stone hatchets, tomahawks, things like that, depending on the stone and all that. Like stone like this especially, you'd use it like flint tools. You would flint knap, but you can also you can flint knap to a regular good shape, and then you can just file that down the rest of the way. I'm actually doing a decent job, actually making quick work, but I don't know how long I can keep my muscles up here. I gotta get my endurance up. I'm not used to doing this all the time. And the good thing is anybody can make one of these stone chisels. Like if you wanted to make it, say, hey, look guys, look at my little stone chisel that I made. You know, like anybody can make a stone chisel if they wanted to. All you have to do is have stones and be able to file. It's going to take a lot of hard work, and it's definitely going to be something you might want to do as a hobby, you know, a full-time hobby. If you're going to make a whole bunch of these tools, then that would be kind of cool. I don't know how well they would sell, but they're cool. More for primitive, just primitive stuff. If you're interested in primitive stuff, and show your friends they're also interested in primitive stuff. You know what, guys? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys a little bit later on progress so I can, you know, save some space on my phone and save your guys' time here. So I'll be right back when I get more of this done. Okay, guys, so we're going to be back and check up on the work here. This right here, it's about as much as I got done in like, I don't know, 20 minutes. So it's a lot more flatter. I don't think I'm going to make it totally flat so I can have a little bit more grabbing room, and then we're going to use it as more of a precision tool, you know, because only a little bit that's going to be touching, and I'm going to have to hit the end with a stick or something, because it broke. You know, you guys saw when I was chiseling out, I wanted to have a larger chisel, but it broke the grain. There was a weak spot right here when I was hitting it, which of course I wouldn't have known about. That's just the thing about flint knapping. It's not an exact science. You can try to make it to go the way you want it to, and you can get very close sometimes, but sometimes it has a weak spot in the rock, like it did right here, and it broke right off, and you can't control that. That's just nature. Nature does that. Then, of course, I'm going to try to file this chisel side down a little bit, and maybe file this down just a little bit more. Get some more water up in here. Yep, follow it down right there, yep. And follow down here. Yeah, right now I think I'm just gonna, I mean, it doesn't have to be super duper pretty. I'm hoping that I'm able just to get this end, you know, sharp enough to be able to just do, you know, simple things with it. Of course, it's not going to be like a metal chisel or anything like that, because metal chisel would be a lot better, or a flint chisel for wood especially. I don't know how well this will do on other stone, but I would have to test it out and see exactly how it works. We'll get more of a point on there. Besides that, it's a little bit more point. I think it's actually decent. Let me get some stuff and see if I can test it out on something. Rinse off my hands a little bit here, get some of this stone dust off me. Rinse off. And I'll be right back. Okay, so I got a piece of wood here. There's an old chair leg, and see how much really do with the chisel. I'm going to try to get a little square out of it, actually, with this mallet. I'm going to have to make another mallet soon because this is cracking, but of course not as good as a metal chisel, but it's doing something. This would definitely be a handy tool if I had to make something and I didn't have anything else. Oop, the tip broke off. That's not the greatest, you know, but the good thing is I can resharpen it. I'm actually going to see how well it does without the tip. I can't get the tip out there. Actually how well it does without the tip. The tippy tip of it. But if you had a better rock, like maybe granite or something, it would do a lot better. I'm not so sure exactly what rock this is. It seems like a type of quartz, or has quartz in it at least, because it has like these multiple different colors, characteristics. So it might be a mixture of rocks, you know, not 100% sure. But, oh, sorry. Anyways, I carved out this little square just by hitting it. I'm going to see if I can try to take that out. See, and then I'll show you guys what. Show you guys it. Get this out of the way. I don't know, man. Maybe thank you this way. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to sharpen it again. So, get that. Oh, sorry guys. I'll get this rock over here. It's kind of my fault that it broke because I didn't realize that it was in so far, and I kind of like not twisted, but you know, pulled it out at an angle and it kind of broke it. So that kind of was my fault, but that's a little sharpened again. Let's see how well it does this time. Then so wood. Well, it's doing a whole lot better. Not perfect, of course. Definitely not the same as a metal one. It would take a whole lot longer than using a metal one. Ow. Yeah, this is what I got so far. Did it break it anymore? Nope. Edge is still fine for the most part. Let me change the angle of this. Another part of the tip broke off, but it actually didn't do too much damage to it itself. Let me get some of this rock that I got stuck in there out of there. There you go. Again, that's also my fault. There you go. It's also the way you hold it. Kind of changes the way it works too. But yeah, I got the square out. Not too deep. But is it worth it? Would you actually use it today in a modern day application? No. The reason why, I mean, I guess you could if you like in the woods and you wanted to make something, or you wanted to show your pals, hey, I know how my ancestors did this, or whatever the case may be. I don't know. Well, you're just into primitive technology, and you, sorry, my hair keeps falling on my face. And you just want to do something with that, which I like doing that kind of stuff. So why the hell not? Would you spend an hour or so making one of these, grinding it down, and you know, just to take out a little square out of a piece of wood? No. I'm gonna try to make a hammer and stuff like that out of a chisel, and maybe make a better chisel off camera, or maybe, I don't know. I really don't know yet. But this wood is also not really soft, even though this is actually part of a, you know, like not a chair, a table. This is not actually very soft wood. It's actually pretty hard. So that's actually surprising. how it could, you know, get into this really dry, can't even make a mark with my fingernail, wood. So it is okay. If I had a very soft wood, it would do wonderful. I don't know exactly how it would do against other rocks. I mean, I could test it against this little piece of slate. Piece of slate here. I don't know exactly how well it's going to go. If it's going to break right away, or I mean, it's definitely going to dull. It's not going to be as sharp. I just kind of sharpen it because of the wood. Because the wood needs something sharp. The stone needs something hard and dense. I mean, it's working a little bit, but I feel like it's going to do more damage to the chisel at first. I don't know exactly how well it's going to work. It's working a little bit. I don't know. Slate's a hard but brittle rock. Very brittle. Well, not hard. I wouldn't say hard. Some is harder. Like this one right here. I mean, I at least think it's a type of slate. I got it right where we had a lot of slate. So, it's layered like slate. And it's definitely harder than a lot of the slate we have. But anyways, it's not doing the greatest. Not really doing much. I'll do a little bit more and then show you guys the damage it's done to the chisel and then damage done to the rock. Okay, well, I don't know if the camera will be able to show it that well. You can definitely tell that it's more rounded now, obviously. And it is definitely a hard rock, but it's very brittle. And because of that, it was chipping. And, I mean, it worked a little bit. And I don't know how much you can see here, but this little groove, that wasn't there before. That was made by it, but it was barely anything. And I think that if you really tried to make like a bowl or something like that out of it, unless you had like soapstone or anything like that, and even if you did use soapstone, I don't know if you'd be able to use this entire chisel. I think you would have to make another chisel. That's another reason why you might want to make a long chisel so you can actually sharpen it and use it for a while. But you got to deal with what you got sometimes, you know, especially when you're outside in a primitive situation. So, sorry, I usually don't upload too much because I've been busy and all that. My father's also been busy, as well as I usually don't think ahead about these. I don't really plan these videos to just kind of think, oh, what happened? I would love to do this, so I'm just going to do this one day. And we don't have all the cameras and all that yet, so I need you guys' support and your guys' love to help us move on and be able to grow this channel to something fantastic, because we are learning with you guys. It's not just about teaching you, it's also about learning with you, and it is going to be an awesome experience, and I would love to see your guys' support. So please subscribe, turn on notifications, click the like button, and the more support, the more likely I'm going to post another video when because I'm 18, but I'm still doing some schooling, and I just finished welding school, but I didn't finish some of my academics, and I need to finish some of those. And I'm hoping to get a job, but before I do, I'm going to try to make a whole bunch of videos during the spring before I get a job, and you guys' support will help me a lot, and you guys give me ideas. Just give me ideas and see what I'll see what I can do, see if I can plan some stuff out. And I love every single one of you guys. I love you guys, I really do, because you're people, and it's really important that we stick together, you know. So I'll see you guys next